Food pantries are a vital form of community outreach that help many people in need. Circle of Concern goes beyond just providing food. It provides everyday resources and even special treats to give its clients hope and independence.
Well, we started 52 years ago when a group of area churches got together and decided to pool their resources so they could better serve the community. We are a nonprofit 501c3 organization. We're governed by a board of directors. We have 5 staff members and 300 volunteers.
The food we have here at Circle comes from a lot of different places. Much of our shelf-stable and canned foods are donated, so those come to us in several ways. A lot of it comes from our neighbors that just drive here and bring us a couple bags of groceries or maybe a trunk full of groceries. We also have very supportive community partners, schools and businesses and churches that hold larger food drives for us and bring us tons of donations that way. We have recently started reaching out through Facebook and social media and asking for our most needed items. For example, recently we were completely out of dry pasta and pasta sauce. We put a plea out through Facebook and the results have been amazing.
Social media is a huge asset, but we have a monthly newsletter, of course, Facebook, we have a website, and so we communicate in all those ways.
All of our donations that come through the doors are weighed, and we have a value assigned to the weight. And then, of course, there's, the constant eyes on inventory, being out in the warehouse, knowing what we're starting to run low on, knowing what we need to reach out to the community for, things like that. Usually folks become clients here by making a call and asking about Circle. We have 2 requirements to become a client, and one is a physical boundary of where folks live, and then there's a financial requirement. And we're serving folks at 185% of the federal poverty level, which is in line with the requirements for free and reduced school lunches. So when they come in, as far as paperwork, they bring their ID and information about everyone that lives in their household. And then we do some very basic budgeting worksheets where they can sit down with someone and kind of go over what money's coming into the household and what money is going out of the household, and how can we make those 2 columns match better.
Client choice is a best practice in the pantry world. And what it is essentially is clients get to choose their own groceries. More traditional pantries, because of space issues, they might prepackage foods and share those with the clients. But again, client choice allows families to choose their own groceries. There are many benefits to client choice as well. First of all, it's just a more dignified way to serve people. Secondly, it reduces waste because people are only taking the foods that they'll eat and enjoy. Third, it addresses dietary issues, allergies and diabetes and so forth. And finally, it addresses cultural issues because we do serve some families who don't eat particular foods, for instance, meats or pork, that kind of thing.
The Birthday Club program is one of my favorite programs at Circle. I love talking about the Birthday Club for a couple reasons. One is it's just one example of a program here that started with the idea of a volunteer. And one of our longtime volunteers, a 20-plus year veteran volunteer named Bobby, we affectionately refer to her as Birthday Bobby, went to the then director and said, wouldn't it be great if we could make sure the children here had presents for their birthdays? So what she does is she makes sure that every child birth through 11 years old has presents on their birthday. And when our client families come for their monthly appointments, we know when birthdays are coming up in the family, and when they are, she wraps the presents in these beautiful birthday towers and decorates them. There's always some kind of stuffed animal or special decoration on top. And then they're here waiting, and the families come and pick those up. We've had parents say, I have to say no to a lot of things, but now I don't have to say no to birthdays. So it's a really special program.
We are very fortunate. We've been around for a while. So unlike some smaller pantries that really struggled to have enough groceries each month. We have an established core of donors, and so we're very fortunate that our shelves are full. Once a client is deemed eligible, they can come monthly, so there's no need for them to check in to see if we have food. It's always available. We make sure of that.